It's time for Dents and Dreams, a paintless dent repair podcast focusing on how you can use the fruits of this wonderful trade we call PDR to achieve your wildest dreams. I'm John Vidine, your friendly neighborhood dent reaper and host of Dents and Dreams. Now, let's get started. Let's get started indeed. A very special midday edition of Dents and Dreams with none other than the king of PDRtool.com, also known as A1 Tool, John Callenbach. How you doing today, sir?
John, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on. It is kind of a big day in the evolution of your business, Dent Reaper, and all of that. I'll let you talk about that, but thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining. Yeah, it is the belated birthday edition. 6-year anniversary has come upon us, and we have a very special 6-year anniversary tool, the Little Red Reaper Anniversary Edition. Very similar to what we did last year with the original Reaper. Made it in stainless, gave it that really nice shaved super scythe style tip, and once again knocked it out of the park. Just a beautiful, beautiful tool.
It is a nice tool, yeah, and it is similar to kind of what you did for your 5th anniversary, but kind of altogether different as well. You got the special handle. I love what you did with the 6, and people will notice right there, you got a hexagon for the interior of the 6. You designed that. I thought that was cool. So we got that laser engraved on the handle. And then, it's a little red, but with the twist. It's out of stainless, and it's also got the super side tip on it. And, it's really a neat little tool. So whether it gets put to use or people want to just buy it for the anniversary aspect of it, we don't care. However they want to get it, but it's a cool tool, and in limited supply too. I think we just had a real limited number of those done. So you have some, and we have some.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so available, of course, at dentreaper.com and PDRtool.com. That A1 Tools website here.
Either one. I think we put it at the very top of our new tools. Just got it on there in the last half hour, and I think you can find it under the Dent Reaper section as well, or of course from your site. So they're cool. Yeah.
And mine'll be front and center on my page as well. But just man, as these years fly by, I can't be grateful enough to you, Maria, the whole team over there at A1. And man, it's crazy how fast it's going.
Yeah, it really is. And we talked about it last year, just how that all kind of came about, and honestly, from the first phone call that I still remember, even in my advanced age, 6 years ago. I didn't know what it was going to become. You just kind of wanted a custom tool, and you wanted to offer it because you thought it had value in the industry, and it certainly did. And it's just been a great relationship, and you've created a whole empire of dent tools and glue tabs and glue that really extends beyond us. And kudos for you. It's been a big blessing to the industry and the guys that use your stuff.
Well, shucks. John.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I appreciate the kind words there. Yeah, it's been a great ride for me, and I've been super fortunate, and I appreciate all the help I've gotten from you and my other partners, and Kiko and Hanson, and all the techs out there. Man, it's been quite the ride, and getting to go to all these events and meet up with new and different techs, and some of my best friends have met along the way. So
Yeah. Well, when you put something in somebody's hand that helps them do their job more efficiently, better, whatever you want to, what adverb you want to use or adjective, whatever, I don't know my grammatical parts of speech, but anyway, whatever attribute you want to assign, when you help somebody do their job better, they feel a little bit of indebtedness, and they're just glad somebody's paying them attention. And yeah, I think you saw the need and you met it. So again, thankful to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well, the pleasure's been all mine. Like I say, it's been a great journey the whole way. So
yeah,
certainly appreciative, and I'm not intending to make quite as big a hairy deal as I did on the 5th. I'm not gonna do a whole show or what have you here, but just wanted to get this out there. Actually had someone ask me about it last year when the original came up. They said, well, are you going to do the little red version? Because that's my go-to. And I said, well, maybe next year. And so here we are. Yeah.
Here we are. Yeah. That little red tool, I don't know. I mean, what have we sold more of? The original Dent Reaper or the little red? And it'd be close, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it would be really close. If
Yeah.
I suppose there's stats that could be drummed up from some site or a combination of said sites, but yeah, it's been pretty close. And John Vidic really helped put it on the map when he won the PDR World Cup with it. And
yeah, and that was no marketing ploy. I mean, it wasn't like we went to him and said, hey, will you use this tool in competition and win with it? That was his go-to tool. I mean, it was named after him after he used it, not because, so, yeah. And you mentioned we could go back and look at our history and see actually what has been the more popular. I don't know. We keep 2 sets of books, of course, for IRS purposes and otherwise, but we could go to the real source and see. But they've both been super popular. A great tool. It's a great tool.
Oh, man. I just love
We're not live,
yeah, we skipped the rehearsal this time, John. So you might want to call your CPA after this, but either way, like you say, yeah, it's been amongst the best sellers, no doubt. So super happy about that, and yeah, so. I am trying to put together a guest for Dents and Dreams a little later tonight. I've got a couple kind of in the waiting queue, but man, it's just been another crazy year with work-wise, and trying to keep everything straight has been quite the challenge. So yeah. I'm fresh off a repair this morning. I got another one here in a couple hours, and hopefully between now and then I can set up a guest for Dents and Dreams a little later tonight, so everybody can stay tuned for that. But yeah, and also I got a few more projects in the works here. Some a little bit closer to ready than others, but yeah, everybody keep your eyes and ears peeled for all that stuff. We'll shout from the mountaintops when it's time for that.
Yeah, and you do. You got some really neat things. I know or we work on together sometimes, and independently sometimes as well. But yeah, I've seen behind the curtain. You do have some neat things, and I'm hoping you can bring to market. And you mentioned the challenges, and really it's across the industry. Just how busy everyone is. You think you can bring something to market quickly, and there's a lot more that goes into it than what people probably appreciate and realize. And you're one of these guys that just doesn't throw something out there without making sure it's tried and true, and we appreciate that. So yeah, we'll get there someday on those things, and they're going to be neat.
Yeah, most definitely. You guys got anything, any other new stuff coming out, or any sneak peeks?
We really don't. We're just trying to fulfill the product lines that we have, and that's been a challenge. We do have great help. We have great craftsmen, but the tide has risen in this whole industry, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down this year, just from what's already gone on. So we're battening down the hatches and trying to just meet the obligations we've already taken on.
Yeah. I've seen it in these 6 years. The amount of I think the amount of techs as a whole has grown, and the amount of innovation from all the tool makers really has really pushed the ball forward, and it's interesting to see.
Yeah, and there's really so little competition among us. I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons we all get along so well. We are all busy, and we're all doing about as much as we can possibly do, and so we're not getting in each other's lane very much. We're pulling for everybody.
Yeah, and what a great industry as a whole it is, and
it is.
So many great tool companies to help us get our repairs done and get our second set of books figured out. So,
yeah.
But gotta love it. But I don't know if there's anything else to go over. We don't need to elongate this or stretch it for any time constraint, but I just wanted to let everybody know that the Little Red 6-year anniversary edition is available and ready at dentreaper.com and pdrtool.com, and go ahead and get you one. And it's like John said, a limited supply. I don't even know how many do you have over there? Do you have it in a...
I only have 4.
Holy buckets. Okay.
Yeah, I have 4. And I mean, we could get, I guess, more of these made and all that, but I've got 4. So it's a limited supply in truth.
Very limited. Yeah. I've got a few here, and the supply I have is already pretty much spoken for. So so we'll touch base on that maybe after the live and figure out how to properly set our inventory selections. But either way, I guess if you want one, jump on it quick, and we will.
If you want one, like in the next few days, you better jump on it right now. We can, we make tools here, so I guess we could come up with something there. But anyway, John, as always, great talking to you. Congratulations on 6 years, and
thank you.
I think you might make 7.
I just may. We'll one day at a time, John. One day at a time.
Yeah. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
We're just gonna keep doing what we do, and hopefully it helps everyone out there. So thanks again to everyone for all the support. Thanks again to A1 for all their help, and give everyone in the shop a high 5 for me, or a high 6. Hey. I guess until next time, everyone, live your dream.
All right. Thank you, John.
Just wanted to thank you for listening to another episode of Dents and Dreams. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, or complaints, I can be reached at Dent Reaper across social media. And be sure to subscribe to the Dents and Dreams Facebook group and or YouTube channel, because that's where it'll happen if and when we go live. Thanks again.